You got one of those friends that's really into music, and they're like, yo, check out this sick song. Well, if you don't, that's me today, but with an indie fantasy horror game with PS1 graphics, which is in early access, so please take everything I say with a grain of salt. It's a very strange and off-kilter game that's fresh and unique. See, you start in a jail cell as a prisoner where you create your character and their backstory. Okay, stay with me, I promise it's different. We're given a nice little message about what's going on. The world is broken. Its surface is cursed, inhospitable. Those that remain cling to the islands in the sky. I could fix this whole floating island thing, but please, you gotta let me out. I swear, I won't grab any more floating coins, man, please! We're let out, thankfully, to go and capture Vela, a space pirate, or something. Our jailer left us some tutorial corpses to help us out after rotting away in a cell for years. A 1 in 20 chance of dying breaking this wall? Maybe check your math, you... Now that we've moved our malnourished body and gotten our rusty butter knife, we can have our final showdown with Vela, where she uses her special ability to degrade and belittle me, and then fly away. And doing this wins us our freedom, as long as we continue to chase her. And from here we can basically do whatever we want. Now I'm just going to address this now. This game is slow. The average moment-to-moment gameplay kind of looks like... So I've enlisted a friend of mine to fill in the gaps. Oh, Jet-kun! This game is all about wandering around and finding nooks and crannies to explore. There's these spooky skull things hidden all around that are called delusions, and they're tied directly to your level. Finding these and completing quests are the only way to level up, which is great because the combat is, not a selling point. So, instead of dealing with that, let's just explore around and uncover some gods that have been hiding away and rat them out to the Inquisition to level up instead. Once we've leveled up enough to completely trivialize combat, we can enjoy the best part of the game, the vibes. There's so many well-hidden secrets and little trinkets to pick up, including those delusions you need to level up, that one of the best ways to enjoy the game is just wander around. But if you don't like the walking part of walking around, you can always just cast this haste spell and BLJ wherever you want to go. You can even use this spell to explore some unpopulated zones that aren't done yet if you're really looking to just chill in this world. When I first got to this zone, I had some suspicions that it wasn't done yet, but I couldn't help but hope I'd wander around some corner in a building and some old dude would scream at me.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing? Get out of here! Get the fuck out of here, dude! Come on, you next.
Outside of the thrilling practice of wandering around empty spaces, the other big selling point is the writing. This has to be the only game where I'd see a lore entry and actually take the time to read it. The stories told in these books are brief but detailed and really let you get immersed in a world that admittedly looks like this. I won't go into detail, but you can look forward to reading about a legion of people unable to die, even if they want to, a war between humans and gods, and a hellscape created by the foolish ambitions of man, and so much more. Unlike the writing and the setting, the RPG aspects are very bland and shallow. Its main problem being that it directly relates to the combat that we've discussed a little bit. On top of this, a lot of the items contribute to skill checks like lockpicking and charm, but that's all they really do. It'd be cool to see these items contribute in some way to combat, like making it take less time to shoot the bow or take less magic damage. Right now, you just toss these on to pass skill checks and then take them right back off. These are fun and useful treasures to find, but opening a window to toss them on and off every time I need to pass a skill check gives me flashbacks of the Iron Boots. There's two different melee weapons, a sword and a greatsword, and they really feel identical, except the greatsword does like 3 more damage. The bow is... functional, but magic is where it's at if you're looking to just ignore combat altogether, for multiple reasons. So after my raving review, what do you all think? I bet you've already started downloading it, looking forward to the walking around and the reading. That's why we play games. Look, I know I'm the guy in this situation, okay? I'm asking you to look past, like, 80% of the game and essentially just wander around and read books and do errands. But I actually do enjoy this game. It can be easy to pick apart a game and analyze each individual component and how they interact with other integral parts of the game and go, it's a bad game. Bad game. But that's such a cold and boring way to approach how you personally experienced a game. You can acknowledge a game's shortcomings while still having a really good time with it. The parts you enjoy don't have to be ruined by some over-analytical loser yelling at you on the internet. So you know what? Yeah, the game is a terrible RPG. It's not balanced, the crafting and upgrading system is vapid and serves almost no purpose. And the best way to enjoy the game is to ignore combat, which is related to every other system in the game, and I loved every damn minute of it. Chet-kun, play me out of here.
もしもー